Hi everyone, Monique here, Intuitive Soul Savant. Welcome to What's Up This Week. And it's Monday here in Australia, and the date is the 18th of March 2024. So how did you all go over the weekend with the Sun conjunct Neptune? Wow, it was an energy zapper. It really, really was. So that was very, very interesting, that conjunction. So we're moving on. Energy's always moving, and nothing today. There's no transits from personal planets or outer planets today. Of course, the moon is always making aspects to the planets, but we're talking more about the planets, the personal planets and the outer planets. So tomorrow, which is the 19th in Australia, at 11:12 a.m., we have Mercury in Aries conjunct the North Node. And so then Mercury will oppose the South Node. All right, and we've discussed the nodes. On Wednesday, I'll be making a short video about the nodes, so tune in then. I'm sort of getting around the internet and watching a few younger astrology teachers, and please be careful because there's false teachings going on. False teachings, okay? I've studied astrology for 4 decades, and I only listen to people that are wiser than myself and that have studied for the same time, if not longer. So please be careful. If the person is a millennial out there, you need to know how long they've studied and how much life experience they've had. So be very, very careful. I was really upset because I'm very passionate about this craft. So anyway, back to what's up this week, right? So Mercury in Aries conjuncting the North Node, opposing the South Node. We discussed the nodes, and I'll discuss more on Wednesday. Now, Wednesday, speaking of Wednesday, at 2:06 p.m. here in Australia. So know that Eastern time is 15 hours before these times that I'm giving you, okay? New York time, 15 hours before Sydney time. So that Mercury conjunct the North Node, that's at 11:12 a.m. on Tuesday, so that will be Monday for Northern Hemisphere. The Wednesday to 6 p.m., you're looking at the day previous Tuesday. So it is the equinox, everybody. The sun ingresses into Aries, and that means the equinox, we have equal day to equal evening. And this is one time in our year where the northern and the southern hemisphere cross over. So we're all crossing over together. Very differently, but we're all crossing over together. So the equinox here in Sydney, 2:06 p.m. on Wednesday, sun in Aries, and all right, okay, so I'll bring that in then. Okay, so on Thursday at 4:26 a.m. in Sydney time, so this will definitely be Wednesday for the Northern Hemisphere, Mercury in Aries conjuncts Chiron in Aries. Now, this is the first conjunction because Mercury will be going retrograde at 27 degrees Aries. So this is the first conjunction of Mercury conjuncting Chiron, our wounded healer. And the wounded healer Chiron is ruled by the Virgo sign. So Mercury conjuncting Chiron, we will be thinking about topics as far as healing goes. Now, Mercury's just conjunct the North Node. So the nodes and Chiron are still active together. And we have an eclipse coming later at the month. And we have a full moon next week in Libra, an eclipse. Okay, so we're thinking of relationships, self, and where and how we can heal and move forward. And usually healing is letting go of attachments. So that's That's Thursday here. Mercury in Aries conjunct for the first time Chiron. And then Friday at 7:03 a.m. in Sydney, that will be Thursday for the Northern Hemisphere. The Sun in Aries will sextile Pluto in Aquarius. Now, this will be the first sextile that the Sun will make to Pluto in Aquarius in a separating mode, right? In separation. And that should be a nice energy, that Sun in Aries, sextile Pluto in Aquarius, all right? That's an easy energy. The sextile is very much a Venus feeling, you could say. So our Aquarians, you know, you may have a little reprieve that day if you're feeling, you know, that heavy energy from the Pluto transit. And that goes for the Leos, the Scorpios, and the Tauruses. Also on Friday at 10 past 10 a.m., that'll be Thursday, Northern Hemisphere, Venus, which is in Pisces, conjuncts Saturn in Pisces. And this is an important aspect because Venus in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces will be caught up with the full moon eclipse next Monday, the 25th or the 26th in your town, okay? I will discuss that later in the week. I'm going to talk about those eclipses, all right? And then the last transit of the week is on Saturday at 10:47 a.m. Sydney time. So you're looking at late Friday evening, Northern Hemisphere. Mars ingresses into Pisces. And we know that Mars is action and get up and go, and Pisces is not, all right? So this isn't really an easy transit for Mars. Mars will be making its way back home to its home sign of Aries in after this transit through Pisces, okay? So energetically, you may not have it. You may not have the energy. A little similar to last week. Don't push yourselves, guys. We're here learning the energy and we're here learning to go with the flow. All right. So we'll only have Venus, Saturn, and Neptune in Pisces. All right. But Mars will be ingressing into Pisces and will soon conjunct Saturn and eventually Neptune when it leaves to go into its home sign, Aries. All right, so just a few things to remember. When in the equinox, you know, we've got Mercury going to go retrograde. So Mercury, when it conjuncts Chiron, be aware of the energies and know that you're going to get another 2 hits to the wounded healer. So it's a process with Mercury retrograding, all right? Maybe we've started something and we need to take another look at it, all right? But with Mars ingressing into Pisces, it's not full steam ahead energetically, all right? So Mars will be a little thwarted, you could say. So I've sort of set up a little schedule for myself. It seems that people these days, you know, really prefer short videos. Their focus and attention doesn't really work for long videos. So Mondays, I'm just going to do a 10-minute video, Wednesday, a 5-minute video, and on Fridays, I'll do a longer video because you'll have the whole weekend to be able to watch it, all right? Because I'm helping and teaching the gems that I've found in astrology and numerology, you know, over 40 years. And I'd really like to share them with you. So I've got 2 minutes left. And that's okay. That's okay. We haven't got many transits this week, and we haven't really got anything to be worried about. But we do have winter coming here in the Southern Hemisphere, and you guys have got the beautiful summer coming to you. So we'll all be changing clothes over, and I'll get to see you in your summer gear, and you'll get to see me in my winter gear. All right. But thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Just to keep in mind that Chiron, that's, you know, something that we work with always, the wounded healer. And especially because we've got lots of Gen X's on channel. Okay, everybody, have a lovely week, and I'll see you Wednesday, Sydney time. Take care. Namaste.